Alright guys and girls, welcome back to Slimfast Diet, and day 893 days into my Slimfast Diet and video log. We're into the days, and this is video log 1796 episodes, so 1796 episodes into the main video log. And it is today Friday the 15th of June 2018, 17:06, so it's 5:06. Right, so what I'm doing at the moment, just put that there for a minute because I need to take out. Right, so I need to take the water out, put that in for 4 minutes. Do my mashed potato, then I got to do my mum's mashed potato, and then do the gravy granules. So shouldn't take more than under 10 minutes. Alright, there we go, just mix all this in. What you want to do is make sure the mashed potato is not liquefied, like liquid. That's where you're going wrong. If you keep mashing it up and all that, keep stirring it in, get thicker and thicker, and also the frothiness on it will suddenly start to disappear because you don't want the frothiness in it. It'll look like some nasty sort of like brew or something. Some nasty sort of like alcoholic beverage or something. Like where you go into a pub or something and then they do the wrong drink or something. Alright. Or basically their pump ends up messing up and they end up giving the wrong one. Bloody fly in here. The back door again. Bloody hot today. Got the back door open, and yeah, just got all the birds outside. I said to my bird reckons to close the door just in case the birds end up flying in. I'm thinking, well, why would they want to fly in anyway? Or the cats, he said. Right. Back in a minute, guys and girls. Right. I'm almost absolutely done. Just got to do my mum's mashed potato water. I'm doing the water there first, and then I got to do the gravy afterwards, which only take me a couple minutes. So yeah, if you guys and girls enjoy this stuff that I'm doing, the videos I'm doing, and trying to help to promote healthiness and all of that, and try and get people to lose weight or to try and get more healthier, let us know in the comments below, guys and girls, how I'm doing. Because I think, to be honest, I think now is the time to try and get healthy and all of that. And I also want to try and help the National Health Service as well, like, because the thing is, if you have less problems, that means then it takes the strain off the National Health Service, which means it's going to help greatly with them, with the people who actually really need it. That's why I'm getting my heart healthy by just eating natural, healthy foods and just trying to lose a bit of weight and stuff in the process. Then it makes me happy, it makes the National Health Service happy, and then they can kind of get that on balance and stuff. But yeah, I'm doing a lot of bodybuilding outside at the moment. I'd say bodybuilding, that's more like just trying to get more muscle. And I'm starting to like turn into the Hulk little by bit, but this is starting to toughen up now. This is like, you can see how much fat's left in there before it's actually, because that's much there. If you pinch that, how much fat's there, that's how much is there, or probably a bit more like that. Pinch it really hard like that. Literally, once I start building more muscle up, this is gonna fill in. So once it starts filling in, this should decrease and then just go back into its normal form. But rather than actually building up into fat, that's gonna actually fill in with muscle. That's what I'm gonna be doing, muscle on it. And then build up the protein muscles and all that. That's why I'm eating a lot of protein. I'm having mashed potato as well, because that's supposed to be good for you. And also my vegetables and my baked beans, which has got protein in it as well. So it kind of all benefactors in to my healthy daily sort of thing. And I'm doing exercise in between as well. So I do a lot of, at the moment I'm starting around about 30 kg I'm lifting. I would say give or take 30, 25, 30 kg out there, which to me is quite enough for me until I start building up more, and then I'm going to keep on doing it until it's too easy to lift, and then I can start putting it more onto it afterwards. I want to get, to be honest, I'm sticking with 30 kg and then I want to try and get to 45 kg, which is the weights I've got up there, and then just keep building upon it. Because you can still build with smaller weights, but it'll take a little bit longer time and all that. But I've got enough time at the moment, not going anywhere. Well, hopefully I'm not, but you never know. But at the moment, I'm actually fine. I'm doing good. I'm more healthier than I've been actually within the last 5 years. So that's a good thing. Mentally and physically, I'm quite healthy now. Like a little bit with my heart, I'm trying to build up. Even though I've still got a weak heart, I'm just trying to build it up so it's sustainable, more healthier, and more durable and stuff, more tougher. My doctor reckons not to do too much with my heart, but I want to just try and keep it as active as possible. The more active I am, the less harm to my body, or the less harm to my heart and all of that. I have got heart bypass problems, and I've had it since I was like a baby, 3 weeks old, where I nearly actually died and all that. But I'm still here, I'm fighting, and that is the main sort of the cause to my health problems. It does make me tired, my heart. I've got like my heart problems, which are to do with the valve, which I need to get really a new one. I actually need a new tube, but because apparently it's not expanding, that's what they said, and because it wasn't expanding with the main heart itself, so they reckon I need a new one at some point. But I don't know, it's like a sort of bionic man becoming. Yeah, becoming the bionic man. I don't know what sort of kind of valves they use, or if it's just like a sort of a tube. Maybe they use, I don't know if they actually use human tubes or if it's pig tubes, because I know they use sort of different blood vessel tubes they can put in there. Apparently I have to have chemo surgery or something done at some point, which that's probably going to hurt like hell and be painful. I had my first like sort of blood test done, I think it was like 3 months going back. I hate needles, I don't like them, and it was my first sort of blood test I've ever had done. I mean, I've had probably done when I was a little baby, but I can't remember that far back, so. Anyway guys and girls, I'll be back in a minute. Right, I'm just coming up to the last bit, guys and girls, of my Slimfast dieting video. I'm going to be doing my gravy granules next. Just waiting for that water to be done in about 1 minute or so. I'll put it in for 4 minutes. Got 1 minute and 48 seconds, but I'm going to get it down to the last 48 seconds. So that way, it'll still be hot. Right. Yeah, I've stopped eating brown rice. I've stopped eating bread back, I think like last year now. So it's been about a year now since I've been off bread, because that's all bad for you. Even though I used to eat brown bread, then brown bread still got a lot of sugars in it, still saturated, still bad for you. Even though it's a little bit healthier than white, but still not that much. So brown rice, or rice in general, bread, potato, I'd say, they say potato, bread and rice is all bad for you. That's the three things. But I don't eat brown bread or bread normal, rice, but I like my potato. I love potatoes. Alright. Alright, here we go. Oh my god, I bet that was shocking, guys and girls. First match of the World Cup yesterday. I think it was like the 14th yesterday, which is the 15th today. Russia versus Saudi Arabia. Taking on them, beating the shit out of the Saudis. 5 goals. Wow. I'm thinking, come on, I think Russia, because they're in their own country and they're playing in their own country, I think this is going to be an advantage to the Russians. Which, to be honest, I think they could be really tough this year. I think they're going to be... I think they've got a lot of good players this year. I was watching the recap on it. Fantastic. And that, my god, that long shot from outside the box as well by that one footballer. I'm not too sure the names on them, but on any of the footballers. But I watch them. I actually watch the football matches, and I like watching them. Whether I like know their names or I don't know them. Right. Right, I'm back in a second. Right, there we go, I'm back. So I'm just mixing the gravy granules in. I like mine absolutely thick as hell. You can't have a gravy unless it's actually really thick. Right, there we go. Need sugar. Right, I might put that in for an extra minute or so because it seems watery. Oh, I'm putting on that for that one. Just 1 extra minute. Just need it so it's thickened up. And then how you do it is you keep stirring it. Give it a couple of minutes, 30 seconds. I'm going to say 30 seconds. Just heat it up a little bit. And then just keep whisking it until it's like really, really thick. I think we're almost at the pinnacle point. Aha, yeah, there we go. Got that lovely thickness. And if it's too thick, you put extra water with it. That's how you do it. Right. There we go. Right, put that in, some extra water for a couple of minutes, 4 minutes, and this is pretty much, I want to see if there's any more good football on today, because I like that. Anyway, so this one here, got in some goals. So I've got my mashed potato, my baked beans, I've got my chicken, my corn chicken, got my gravy granules there as well, the 25%, and I've got my onions and curry sauce mix. Then I've got my mum's fish fillets with some peas, and I've got some gravy and mashed potato there, guys and girls. Anyway, if you enjoyed the episode, guys and girls, a bit longer today. If you enjoyed it, like, favourite, share, comment, subscribe. Cheers all for watching, stay safe, and see you on the next video.